Hey everybody, the Gamer Guru 51 here, and welcome back to Luigi's Mansion, the Hidden Mansion. In the last episode, we completed Area 3 after defeating Bolossus and added a whopping 15 boos to our boo counts. Now we have 39 out of 50. In this episode, we are going to be beginning Area 4, which is going to be very interesting to say the least. But before we do so, I want to check out Bolossus' bio thing, because we haven't seen it yet. Jumbo Ghost Bolossus. When the shy timid boos get together, their body and their attitude get big. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin Area 4. Criminy, what a calamity! The electricity has gone out. That lightning strike just now must have caused a blackout. I can't see anything in this blast of darkness. The ghost will have the run of the place in the dark. Be careful, Luigi. Yeah, that is going to be very interesting because, yes, it is completely dark in every room in the mansion now, so it is going to be really challenging to get the lights back on. So, let's go ahead and go into this room and answer the phone. This phone right here, to be specific.
Hello?
Hello, may I ask who's speaking, please? It's Luigi. Luigi? Ooh, it's me, Toad. I don't know what I would have done if a ghost had answered. Anyway, we have a terrible problem. The lightning caused a blackout all over the house. What should we do? We're really afraid of the dark. Isn't there a way you could turn the lights back on? Huh? No, we don't know how to turn them on. We were hoping you'd know. Oh, me. But now that I think about it, I do remember seeing a large breaker switch somewhere in the basement. Alright. And here, we'll answer this phone now.
Hello?
Hello? Oh, sorry to surprise you, boy. It's me, Professor Egad. Sorry for disturbing you. I know I usually contact you by Game Boy Horror, but I thought I'd try this phone since you were in the room. You know how all the ghosts avoid the light and hide in the dark. But listen now, there is one ghost who fled from the gallery who only hides in the darkest places. His name is Uncle Grimly. If he's on the loose, then now may be your only chance to get him. Why don't you try looking for him before you get those lights back on? Might be wise. He's old for a ghost, but it only made him more cautious. I do know, though, that for some reason he tends to prefer rooms with mirrors. Uh-oh, the ghost has started to repose their position. Be careful, Luigi. Oh, that's great. So, yes, the ghosts will try to murder our faces. Can we get out of here, or are we stuck? Yeah, we're stuck in here completely. So, oddly enough, answering these phones and going in here is completely optional. If you know to catch Uncle Grimly, you can just avoid doing this completely. But that's kind of boring, because it is kind of nice. Is there another ghost? Is there another ghost? Oh, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. There we go. No, let's get the heck out of here. Because, as Professor Egad said, we're gonna have to find this Uncle Grimly ghost and see if we can get the lights back on by going into the basement. But now that we are in the blackout section of the game, we can catch some few speedy spirits that we could not catch before. This is the only time in the game that we'll have the chance to catch these speedy spirits, so I guess now is the only good time as any to get those done. Also, there will be some other things that I'll be trying to get as well that I may have missed while we're going through this game. And oh my god, just get me out of here. This is one of the more difficult sections of the game because there's so many ghosts and you can take just constant damage from going around these areas. So you're going to be really careful when you go through these rooms. So I think the best thing I'm going to be doing here is going back to Area 1 because I think that would be in my best interest, and if these ghosts can stop, that would be perfect. Holy shoot, macaronis. Get me out of here. Oh, beautiful. Whew. That is some scary stuff going on there. But as you can see, it is completely dark. But one of the speedy spirits that we can now get only in the blackout, you will find it in Chauncey's room. So let's go ahead and head that way first, since we're pretty much right here. I believe it's this room right here. Be warned, there's goats. Ahoy! Look at all these ghosts. And alright, I caught one, which is really unfortunate. And yeah, you're gonna prepare to take constant damage here. But luckily for us, we can hit him in 2 waves in 1 and gain a bunch of health from catching 2 ghosts in 1 suction. Pretty sweet. but I do believe that's all the ghosts. Only a few will spawn, so now that make sure you want to check this. There's a speedy spirit for you. So that's 1 out of 3 only available in the blackout, so pretty nice that we got that one there. Let's collect our spoils and then get the heck out of here, because we are not trying to stay here too long, or else we will take a lot of damage, which is definitely not nice whatsoever. But I think it's best that we find Uncle Grimly first because, well, he is pretty close to here, if you can imagine that. So let's go in here and get completely bombarded by the golden ghosts. We don't have to fight them. I'm not going to worry about that too much. But of course, there will be some more ghosts. We'll just, again, come here and avoid them completely. But here is Uncle Grimly, available in this room. What does he have to say? Nobody will find me because I'm old, cranky, and by gum, people are afraid of me. Yeah, you're definitely afraid. We'll just wait for a second. And, oh, wow, he's fast. I didn't realize he'd be that quick. Come on, pal. Come on. There we go. Alright, so Uncle Grimly, pretty easy boss ghost. As Egad was saying, he is very old, so catching him is pretty quick. Pretty quick indeed. Let's collect our gems or our pearls. And, of course, we will get our key to our troubles and getting the heck out of here. Alright, so now it's going to lead to the basement. And if you already will notice, well, if you haven't already noticed, that is the breaker room. We've been in there once before to catch a speedy spirit, but now we have to go back in there because it's kind of crucial that we do so in order to turn the lights back on. I did mention that we couldn't turn the lights back on in there at the time, but now we can because, well, the lights are off. So, we're going to find the next 2 speedy spirits that we can now catch. One of them is going to be in the room of Melody, and of course, taking tons of damage on this part because that would be kind of nice. But let's go in here, and there's going to be, of course, more ghosts to catch, so be sure to wait them out, like this guy right here. Pretty easy. I mean, there are a lot of ghosts that appear at a time when the blackout is occurring, so just gotta be careful. And especially with our upgraded poltergust while we're in the Hidden Mansion, it makes catching these ghosts really easy. Alright, I want him to spawn. Come on, Pally. You can do it. There we go. We'll just catch you, and then we'll be happy with our life. Alright, now the speedy spirit is going to be, I believe, on this chair. Yep, sure enough. So let's go ahead and catch him. And bada boom, we get ourselves a nice ruby out of the deal, so not bad. Glad to have that. Rubies are the highest of the 3 gems, the ruby, sapphire, and emerald, in terms of value. So it's nice that we got that there. There's a heart there if you need it, but of course, I don't think I do need it, actually. Now, the final speedy spirit is probably the hardest one to get in the game, in my opinion. It's in a really jerkish place that you wouldn't really think to go. So we need to go back to the butler's room, and in that room, there's a little hole that we went into before, which I believe is called the hidden room. We're going to want to go in there, and that's where the speedy spirit is, only available in the blackout. So that's fun. Let's avoid all these ghosts. But in here, I'm going to want to catch all the ghosts in here. Because, well, I need a fire element? Well, I didn't know I needed a fire element to do this. Well, darn. Let's go ahead and get some fire and come back. And just outside of the butler's room, here is some fire element right now. So let's go ahead and go back into that room. I'm not really going to cut because, well, not that far of a trip. But now that we have the fire element, it is time to kill these icy ghosts. And just, can we burn these golden ghosts? Oh, we can burn the golden ghosts. Die, you cretins! Look at this. Look at them die. They're just getting wrecked by me right now. Like I said, cheap tactics. Definitely works in my favor. But I do believe that's all the ghosts, so let's go ahead and go through this hole and then get bombarded by more ghosts, as you can see here. You're going to get kind of wrecked in here because there are so many ghosts. Now the speedy spirit, as I mentioned, is in this room, but you're going to want to be careful and not release it. Yeah, these guys do tons of damage. Just look at this crazy amount of damage I'm taking. And when the ghosts scare me, you can't really do anything. Ugh. Yeah, I need to heal really bad. these guys do 20 damage per hit. Like, it's insane. Oh, there's money in there. I didn't even bother to check that. But I'm taking, like I said, I'm taking tons of damage. Alright, I do believe that's all of them. So I believe it's in this chest. Yep, it's a speedy spirit. So there we go. That could have ended much worse. But with 40 HP, I'll gladly take it. There are a few places where a heart spawns every time, so I'm not too worried about it. I'll definitely gain some more health off screen if I need to, or at least before the next episode. But I think we're pretty good on health here at the moment. And I don't believe the ghost... Really? You... Alright, maybe now would be a good... Okay, we found the heart. Cool, 50 HP, I'll gladly take that. Let's get the heck out of here, please. And avoid all these garbage can ghosts, I believe that they are called. I never bothered to say that before. And there, another heart, not bad. Okay, now there's one more room that I want to check out also. I guess we might as well grab some hearts here because, well, those enemies give you hearts, so why the heck not? We have 90 HP again, which is pretty sweet. But I want to head back to the kitchen because there's one thing that I missed while I was there the first time. And that is you can get yourself a free ruby if you use fire on the oven, which I didn't know. So it's cool that I'm going back here to do that now. And let's go ahead and do it before we get wrecked by all these ghosts. Do I have to open this and then shoot, do you think? And of course, I don't really care about these ghosts too much. I just want to do this. There we go. There's our gem. So get wrecked by ghosts before I try to get the gem. Let's get it. There we go. 9 rubies. I believe there are 10 in the game, so that's nice. Alright, now we can get the heck out of here, please. Holy. Okay, just please. Okay. Too many ghosts to try to catch at one time. And though I'm not trying to catch them all, I really don't care. Just stop appearing before me. You are annoying, all these ghosty ghosts. Okay. Now, let's go this way and head to the cellar and then turn the lights back on because I believe we got all the speedy spirits we can get that are only available in the blackout. So we're pretty much good here. So we'll open this door. I believe there are no ghosts in here. And it's time to turn the lights back on. Oh yeah. Just like so. And there we go. So first of all, we got a key, which will lead to, I believe, the room just south of us, which is kind of nice. Because, well, it's nice. Look at that. There's that. Now, these two boos, one in this room and one in the room to the south of us, they're the hardest boos to catch in the game. This one has 200 HP. He is pretty much guaranteed to run away. And if he does it, I'll be gladly... Yeah, I didn't think that was going to... I knew that was going to happen there. I want to catch him, but of course I want to go through this room first. Now there is a speedy spirit in this room as well, and I don't want to miss it, and I don't want to lose the opportunity to get him. So let's not do that. Yep, here he is right here, and I don't want to miss him or else that would really suck. Can I get him, please? Can you come back over here? I really don't want to mess him up. I really don't want to mess this up. That would really suck for me. So, okay, I think that was a boo. Okay, I'm really scared to mess this because speedy spirit. Okay, cool, we got him. Phew! Again, very scary. I'm doing my best to not miss any in the game, so I'm glad so far I haven't missed any. There's a boo here, so that's kind of cool. Get rid of him. And then that's it. And then there's another boo in here, which I will definitely catch. But first, yeah, the boo's gone. Maybe he's in here, actually. Maybe he went into this room, or maybe to the back to the cellar? Or back to the breaker room? I have no idea. But once you reset the game and turn the game back on, the rooms, or the boos do come back in their original position. I believe this ghost actually went back to this room, which is kind of interesting, to say the least. No, he actually went to another room. Well, I was checking just to be sure. But there is another boo in here with a key that I need to pick up, so I will definitely do that. And maybe next time when oh, I didn't mean to make you spawn. Boorpeed, you have 100 HP. That's not nearly as bad, but of course, my... Oh no! No! Come back! Oh, he's... Wait. Okay. Well, I need to make sure I go in here and get that boo before he... If he goes to the room to the left, I'm screwed. Like, I'm not even gonna bother. Really? Come on, man. That's not even fair. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
That's really annoying, but oh well, not a huge problem. Let's go ahead and get our key and see where it leads us. I'm pretty sure it's a room down here. No, it's actually a room up to the top. Yeah, it's the room on the 3rd floor. But I think with that, I'm going to end the episode off here. Like I said before, we can always get those boos once we restart the game because they will go back to their original positions. Next time on Luigi's Mansion, we're going to be heading to the 3rd floor and opening that door to the top and see where it leads to. Continuing our trip through Area 4, the final area of the game. And of course, off screen, I will meet you guys at the top because I don't want to be traveling for the first minute or so of the video because that would be kind of dumb. So with that being said, everybody, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time for some more Luigi's Mansion. See you guys then.